What is going on, YouTube? It is Mr. Game & Squatch here today, and we got another unboxing today. And as you can see, it is Nightmare on Elm Street, and it is the Neca Reel Toys Ultimate Freddy Krueger figure. So, as we can see, Nightmare on Elm Street, and from what we can tell, this is going to have is the scene with the phone where I believe Nancy is calling her friend, or vice versa, about the dream that she's having where Freddy is in her dream trying to kill her, and her friend is also as you can probably read from the box there, and Nancy is having a grisly nightmares. Something monstrous wants to kill her. Meanwhile, her high school friends, who are having the very same dream, are being slaughtered in their sleep by the hideous fiend and of their shared nightmare. When the police ignore their explanation, she must confront the killer in his shadowy realm. Everybody knows Nightmare on Elm Street. So, it's been a long time since I've actually got to watch the movie as well. So, I mean, my knowledge of the movie is a little bit shoddy. But other than that, we are going to be unboxing and reviewing how well of a job Neca has done on this figure, which, knowing Neca, and you'll probably see from my other two videos that I'll link at the end of this video, or you can click that little eye up there, you'll be able to check them out. I did a Michael Myers, and I did a Jason Voorhees. I think it was the Friday the 13th Part 3D, and then the 2018 Michael Myers is the two that I did. Go ahead and check them out if you haven't seen them before, if you're new to the channel. And also don't forget to hit that little subscribe and notification bell to stay up to date on all my videos. And with that out of the way, why don't we dive on in and get a good look at the Freddy. And right out of the bag in the box is not too bad. Like I said, we got that phone right there. We got that second hand. I know it's hard to see because it's so bright out. But we got that second hand that you see on the back here where he's oozing out his blood. And he's just like, fuck yeah. And then we got that skinned face. I believe, I forget which person that is. Every Freddy person probably already knows. We got this other Freddy face, which looks pretty freaking creepy, but that's the whole lore of it. And then down here we've also got him smiling. We got a normal Freddy face, and we got the hat. And then I know it's hard to see behind that hand, but we got the claw hand right on in there. Now, if I'm not mistaken, each individual finger should be able to move, which would actually be kind of awesome to see. Hopefully it's not just that one whatever the fuck you call that. So with that out of the way, and then we've seen the figure and all, why don't we try and opening this up. Of course, I wish I had nails. Now, Neca figures, they're pretty common to see and try and actually get. I got this one at Walmart as well as the other two figures that I had. I got them at Walmart as well. And I've seen other figures too, like Chucky. I think they had the Bride of Chucky. They had the Jason still. What else did they have? They had It Chapter 1. They had Pennywise from It, the Chapter 1 one though. Here we are. We got that. Nothing else in the box there. But, yeah, and then they had the Bride of Chucky version, that version of Chucky. This is different how they put this in here. They got one strap across the chest here, and they got his legs sticking through there, and same with his hands. So this is definitely different from the other two figures. Now, as far as taking this out here, I think we're just going to try and just pry this up, because I believe these are just pretty much just rubber bands. There. Alright, let's try it from back here then. either way. So, probably just be easier if I had a knife, but anyway. Yeah, honestly, all the Neca Reel Toys, they're all going for about $30 a piece, you know? So, I mean, unless you really love the character, then I wouldn't really be too worried about, you know, trying to collect them all. Like, I mean, I know a lot of people want to collect everything, you know? And that's perfectly fine. It's a good hobby to be collecting toys and stuff, you know? But especially with these NECA toys, they can definitely get expensive. Especially, like I said, these things $30 a pop. Yeah, they're a bit expensive. Alright, so his hand is all just one sculpt. So it's not fully articulated, as we can see here. But it's still pretty neat, though. Let's see, his arm does bend. So his arm bends, and we can pose him around and stuff. Got that solemn face. Pretty much, really pretty good details, I gotta say, in the skin and the burn marks. But I mean, I know it's hard to see because it's obviously pretty bright out, but you can obviously tell it's not very well flesh toned, if you ask me. Like, Freddy Krueger, he was a lot more flesh toned within his burns and stuff like that. This, it's just like, you know. It's okay. Like I said, everything else, like the sweater and the pants, all the way down to his boots, you know, it's cool and very detailed, and I like how articulated it is and how well it moves and stuff, and it's very nice. But just the face is not doing it for me. It is just not it for me today. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. It's just not doing it to me, you know? Like Jason and Michael Myers, those ones are killing it, you know, those ones were great. This one just, no. Especially since, like I said, look at his freaking nipples. You can't even see his damn nipples. Let's get his hat out here. You can't have Freddy without the fedora. Or hat, whatever the hell they fucking call this. See? That's a little better. The hat does a little bit better. The hat does a little more justice, honestly. Not a lot, but a little bit more justice. So, let's try on different faces here. Let's try and change up the heads. See how easy this is. Okay, so his head pops off pretty easily. Sometimes you have trouble with that. The Michael Myers one, let's just yeet that out of place. The Michael Myers one was almost impossible to be able to take out. Now you see that signature Freddy smile is better, but like, that's so much black around the ear though. And this whole back of his head's just black. It's like someone took a pencil and just right down there. Which you can definitely see is different. And the different back of the head. So the two different sculpts, definitely. But they did try to keep it somewhat similar in the injuries. As far as like the burns. Kind of. I mean, obviously you don't ever really see the top of the head too often. Because obviously he's wearing a hat. But that's the two different. That's the smile and the not smile. Then we got this like zombie head and the skinned face. Which should just kind of. It looks like it just pops right on. So let's pop his head back on here. Let's see how much I'm gonna have to struggle with this. God, his head. God damn. That is not easy. Pops off easy, but just does not go back easily at all. If I could get this on. Hey. We're starting. Oh, we almost had it. We're starting with it. this is just gonna be a whole fucking video, is just watching me struggle to put a head on an action figure. Kids in China do this for, you know, pennies on the dollar, and I'm sitting here struggling to do this for a goddamn YouTube video. I think we just about got them on there. I would imagine. Alright, I would say we're on there. We're pretty much on there. I am either just really weak or this thing really is hard to take on and off. So you know what? We're going to keep that signature Freddy smile anyway. So, yeah, that's okay with that. I'll put his hat back on. There's Freddy. I'm coming for you. That's not at all what he says, but yeah, I could come up with some stupid pun, but I really can't because I'm stupid myself. But other than that, even his hand, I don't know if it's just because I never noticed how, you know, I guess I never actually noticed the skin of his hand in any of the movies, but this one, as you can see, it's just so gray. Like, at least do some kind of burned flesh tones or something, but it's just so gray. But then again, like I said, I never noticed his actual hands in the movies. So, but other than that, I mean, being silicone, I guess, let's see here, yeah, being just like a silicone plastic type material, like, you can see the difference right there in the, you know, the little crevices of the skin and everything. So it's, like I said, this, not too bad of a figure. It's not the best, obviously, but it's not the worst. It's just very difficult to move around and such. So, but other than that, yeah, it's okay. So, let's see how easy it is for standing up. I've had problems with my Michael Myers a lot with standing. And you know what? That's not too bad right there. He stands perfectly fine. Let's get you guys off the tripod so we can get ourselves a nice look at Freddy here. Look at our Freddy boy. Let's move that over here. Let's see here, Fred. Come on, focus on Fred. Let's focus on the Fredster. That's better. So like I said, it's not bad. Let's see. That's better. Yeah, that's not too bad. I like it for what he is. The details, like I said, not the best, but still not bad at all though. Please ignore my hamster Rocco in the back there, but I gotta say, it's definitely not bad at all. I like it. I think as a final review, I would probably definitely, let's see if we can get on focus again. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, as a final review, I would definitely rate this at probably an 8 out of 10. Just for the box itself is really cool, and it is the iconic Nightmare on Elm Street poster, I should say. Movie poster. And for the amount of stuff they give you, like the phone, probably never use that except for a video or photo shoot, I should say. And the other hand, the other faces, it's just, you know, for what they give you, it's good. But the inconsistencies in the sculpts and just the difficulty of switching out the heads and stuff, it's not the best. But you know what? It would go really good with my other two figures, and it's just me adding on to the collection a little bit more. So, with all that said, yeah, definitely an 8 out of 10 would definitely do it. And so, as promised, I will link, if you want to check out my other 2 videos right here. Right here, I got the 2 videos waiting for you. Got Jason on top here, Michael on the bottom there, and then right on the side there you can follow my account and give it a little subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I hope you all have a great day.